Hi, welcome to Bella's Vistas. Thanks for visiting. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be advised of our future videos. Well, we camped overnight on Obabika Lake, and what a great time we had. In the morning, we started getting ready to head over for the ceremony. People went in power boats, in canoes, even in houseboats. It was pretty cool. I got a ride over in a houseboat on the way over, and I came back in a power boat. I'm not sure which I like better. The houseboat was nice and roomy and had big seats, that's for sure. It was like riding on a living room sofa across the water. Alex was there to greet everyone. We had a great time. I sure enjoyed myself. There's a happy crew headed over. Everybody's so happy here. Well, everybody's happy when you're camping out. I mean, you're away from the city. You're out in the woods. You got nature, dogs running around, barking at you, just having a blast. Everybody had fun. This dog really liked Bella. They were playing together all the time. There's another crew headed over to the ceremony. It's going to be great fun. Wow. Here's the tent that they set up for the party. It's going to be fun. It's sort of a bring your own kind of thing. There's all kinds of everything. Later on, there's going to be a fish fry, so we're just going to have to pace ourselves as far as eating goes. There's a happy crew going across in their canoe. It's beautiful. You just land here. They even brought the big boats up on the beach, so there was room. There's lots of huge rocks here. It's really beautiful. It's great fun, too. Everybody's just relaxing, gonna have a fun day today. People I haven't seen for years are here. It's just wonderful. Fall, it's starting to turn colors a little wee bit. The rocks have a nice color to them, and the water, beautiful here. There's Alex in his boat. Alex really enjoys himself for this. He knows everybody, knows everybody's names, everybody's friendly. I can't remember names at the best of times, but I had a super time anyway. Here I'm walking through the woods carrying my backpack, headed up for the ceremony. I'm going to shoot some video and some stills. Everybody's ready. Lots of things to do. Fire's going. Later on, Alex will light some sweetgrass there, and everybody will get a chance to smudge a little bit. Alex is pretty happy, I tell you. And the subject of his talk today is a little bit on the sad side, perhaps, but Alex gave an eloquent and philosophical talk on life itself. It was just wonderful. He's very much in tune with nature and with spirit and with people's feelings. He's a great soul.
Well, today a ceremony is going to be for my daughter who passed away in May. And it was a sudden shock to us for get the news that she passed away. What brought us our most memories that I have with her is she was the last child to grow up on this lake. It meant a lot to me because she learned a lot by living here, and she was a great person in any other way because she was cleaning partridge when she was 8 years old, skinning beaver about 10 years old, cleaning fish at a very young age where she wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty, and she pitched right into anything that had to be done, which was great. So I feel it bothered me so much because all of a sudden we don't have her anymore. But I was going through my mail, older mail I had, and I came across this Father's Day card from her about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was such a great feeling because she said what she felt, and she was so proud to have grown up here and have learned the things that she was taught here, which you can't learn in any textbook or a classroom, the stuff that she learned here. But again, on the other hand, I'm thinking about maybe because that she was so isolated as a young child growing up, and when things got different, more access to the city life, and hanging around people, it was just one of those things. But I still feel that it was great for her that she grew up here, and it was great that a lot of you knew her. I mean, many of you knew her great, and it's just something I have to get out because I was going to postpone this for some other time to mention her name to the people. I think it'll be next year that she will be, we'll be getting her ashes, and we'll have another ceremony for her then. Probably, it don't have nothing to do with the gathering time, but it'll probably be in the summer sometime. So, there's many things that I've seen in my life, changes, changes in people, changes in a way of living. But this life here was one of the best lives I think anybody could have, that we lived here. But again, I maybe I'm a little old-fashioned. I can't seem to change with the changes that are happening in this world. So I'll be here for a long time yet. I'm going to still have great friends like you, and more new friends to keep coming up. So I think I'm good for another 20 or 30 years, but I might be pushing it. But life is a pretty well what you make it, I believe. And I mentioned this many times before. If I had to live my life over, there's nothing I would change. It was such a great, healthy life to live here. You know, cutting wood as a young boy and traveling by dog team and snowshoeing and all those things. Where today, I'm at Bear Island, Lake Obabika, in half an hour under any conditions. But at times back then, we took 2 days getting stuck in slush with dog team, and it was hard work, but it has to be done, and I'm grateful I participated at a very young age as well. So I think it kept me healthy because it was a very healthy life. You're always doing something. You know, there was no computers back then, you know, and not even a phone. So things changed. I accept some of the changes. Such as it's great for us to have a phone, keep communication with my friends out there, and it came in handy now with the internet. Major changes that happened just in the last, I guess, 10 years for me. But to be honest with you guys, I don't even know how to turn the computer on today. And I don't plan on ever learning, so. Because some people tell me if I get on it, I'll get hooked, and I don't want to get hooked. So I'll just keep talking on the phone. So, okay, yeah, it's nice though, but I really, again, my Carol Lee was a big loss to us. But she was a lot of laughter at home, and she was a happy kid, and great outdoors girl. We sent her to Camp Keewaydin back in 2001. So we had to go out there at arrival to Keewaydin for like Parent Day. When they arrived, we went out there, and she won everything, every race possible. canoe races, swimming races, doubles, singles. Except one time he came up to me and said there's boys. We had race against boys, and she's the only girl enter the race of soloing. When she come after, you think I could do it? I said, you can do it. And she was hesitant about it. So I was so proud when she won by 7 canoe lengths. Then later that day, there was going to be a race, parent and camper. So she went and applied for her names, and they wouldn't let us race. They told us she won too much already. Cause I'm pretty sure we might have won that one too, but it's some great memories. Then the next year she became junior staff there, and I think she wanted to spend a lot of time in Manitoba to keep waiting group. So she really loved the outdoors, and to leave this place, I think she probably missed it. And there was times I know she wanted to come home, but you know, she's far away. But she'll always be in our hearts for everybody that knew her, and she'll never be forgotten. In Obabika.
Can I tell a funny story about Carol Lee?
Yeah, sure.
I first met Carol Lee when she was about 14 or 15, I guess, and she was about 18 or 19 at the time this happened. A buddy of mine from Kitchener, we were coming in for I think it was the fall gathering, as a matter of fact. Tom Sutherland. Tom's not much of a camper, pretty much a city boy, and we're coming down Al's Road, drinking pop like everybody else does. And come around the corner, and there's Carol Lee sitting on an ATV with a 22 and a couple of dead partridge sitting on the deck of the ATV. So of course we stopped and have a little chat, and she said she was on Tom's side of the truck. So she said, "Can you take these back to the cabin?" I said, "Sure." So she picked them up and threw them in, and Tom's laughed. I think he shit himself. he didn't know what to do. And I said, "Welcome to Obabika Lake, Tom." She thought it was funny. She laughed. She saw his face. I didn't.
Alex is traveling around the circle, smudging everyone around. It's with sweetgrass. I don't know much about the sweetgrass thing. I do know that when one of my friends lit some up for a photo session when I was photographing him, my dog calmed down instantly. There's a centerpiece on the table made from rocks, bark, and moss, natural things from the woods. It's a great time to be had here. Everybody really enjoyed it. There's lots of memories involved too. There's a plaque for Daniel here. It was good for us to have a chance to visit Daniel's plaque and read the kind words on it. His parents come up just about every year, I think maybe every year, to commemorate his passing. Well, the ceremony's over and eating begins. Look at the size of that frying pan filled with grease on a propane fire. And the perch was just coming off there at an alarming rate. There was smoked trout, deep fried perch, and then the inevitable songs around the campfire. It was just fantastic. I was pretty tired by then. I didn't stay up much later than this, but it was nice to listen to some of the music. I heard a couple songs. It's about all I got to hear. Had a wonderful time though. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please come back soon. Like and subscribe. Remember the notification bell or you won't hear about our future videos.